Once upon a time, deep in the heart of a lush jungle, there lived a wise and mighty lion named Leo. He was the undisputed king of the jungle, respected by all the animals. His roar could be heard echoing through the trees, and every creature, big or small, would stop in their tracks whenever he walked by. Leo was wise, but he was also proud. He often thought that his strength made him the smartest animal in the jungle. One day, as he was strolling through the forest, he came across a small, clever deer named Dara. Dara was known for her quick thinking and her cleverness. She was much smaller than Leo and had always been careful around the larger animals. Leo, seeing Dara alone, decided to test his strength. He approached her with a mischievous smile and said, "Little dear, I have lived in this jungle for many years and I am stronger than any animal here. You should be careful when you cross my path, for I am the king of this land." Dara, not at all scared, smiled back. "Your strength is indeed impressive, King Leo, but strength alone cannot solve every problem. Sometimes it is wisdom and wit that lead to success." Leo, feeling insulted, chuckled. "Wisdom and wit? You think your cleverness is more powerful than my strength? Let's see who truly rules the jungle. I challenge you to a contest. We will see who is the smartest, your wit or my strength." Dara, always up for a challenge, agreed. "Very well, King Leo. Let us have a contest. I will ask you 3 questions, and if you answer them correctly, I will acknowledge that your strength is the best. But if you fail, you will admit that cleverness can be just as powerful." Leo, confident in his intelligence, agreed to the challenge, and they sat under the shade of a giant tree to begin the contest. "Here is the first question," Dara said, her eyes twinkling with mischief. "What is the fastest way to cross the river that flows through the jungle?" Leo thought for a moment, his powerful mind working through all the possibilities. "I would swim across, of course," he said confidently. Dara smiled, shaking her head. "But the river is deep and wide. Even the strongest lion cannot swim across without tiring. The fastest way would be to find a bridge, or even better, a fallen tree trunk that you can walk across without tiring. Your strength may help you swim, but it does not always guarantee the quickest solution." Leo, feeling a bit embarrassed, nodded. "You are right, that was not the answer I was expecting." Dara continued, "Here's the second question. If you are being chased by a group of hunters, how would you escape?" Leo puffed out his chest and said, "I would fight them off with my strength. No hunter can match the power of a lion." Dara shook her head again. "Fighting them will only lead to your capture or death. The clever way would be to outsmart them, to hide, or to lead them in the wrong direction. A wise animal knows when to fight and when to avoid conflict." Leo's pride was starting to waver, but he wasn't ready to admit defeat just yet. "All right, what is your third question? Let's see if your cleverness can truly outmatch my strength." Dara smiled, her eyes twinkling. "This last question is simple," she said. "What is the most important thing for an animal to have in the jungle?" Leo, growing impatient, quickly answered, "Strength. Without strength, an animal cannot survive in the jungle." Dara shook her head, her voice calm and wise. "No, King Leo. The most important thing to have in the jungle is not strength, but compassion. The jungle is full of dangers, yes, but it is also a place where all creatures must live together. A strong animal who has no compassion will make enemies everywhere. A wise and compassionate animal knows how to live in harmony with others, sharing resources and helping when needed." Leo was stunned by her words. For the first time, he realized that his strength was not enough to rule the jungle. Dara had outsmarted him, showing him that wisdom, wit, and compassion were just as important as physical strength. Dara smiled gently. "You see, King Leo, strength alone can only take you so far. To truly be a ruler, one must understand the value of others and use wisdom to make decisions. Strength without wisdom can lead to destruction, but strength combined wisdom can lead to greatness. Leo, humbled by Dara's wisdom, nodded. You have taught me a valuable lesson, little dear. I have always believed that strength was the key to everything. But now I see that wisdom, compassion, and cleverness are just as important. From that day on, Leo became a kinder and wiser king. He ruled the jungle not just with his strength, but with his newfound understanding of the importance of wisdom and compassion. The animals of the jungle respected him even more, and the jungle flourished in peace and harmony. And so the lesson of the wise lion and the clever deer spread throughout the jungle. Strength alone may win battles, but it is wisdom and compassion that win hearts.